I was just talking with her. She should be here any minute, if not already.
There she is.
Morning. All right, so we're all here. And so it's to us. And so we wanted to come back and talk about a counter proposal to financials to what we heard from you last time. And so what we're trying to do is continue to provide a couple of options. And so as we think about options, one of the things that sort of stands out is that one of the options has, a COLA percentage from early on and then one from later. And then the other one is more of a kind of a COLA that comes later, but then it increases the base long term. And so again, we were trying to come up with a couple of different concepts for you to discuss. And I think that that's been, as we've gone back and forth in negotiations, that's one of the things that we've tried to do is provide a couple of different options and choices. So that's what we're still trying to accomplish as we work through this. So that's what, in concept, that's what we're trying to accomplish. Are there questions about that? Okay, so we've kind of already been there and talked through it, but I just kind of want to work it that way. So the first option had or currently has a 1% at July. So again, that 1% concept at July, and then an additional percent at January, which basically makes it a 2% from January on. So a 1% back to July, and then a second percent in January. So that's composite to 2%, and then that continues through the rest of the year, and that makes the base at the end 2% moving into future years, which is also, I know, an important component about future years. The second option is to have a 2.5% COLA that starts December 1st. And so, so rather than have something back in July, starting December 1st allows us to go a little bit beyond the 2%, what is in terms of what you got with the 1 and the 1, and start on December 1st. Last time we met, we were at 2.25 and you were at 2.75. And so that puts us right between those two percentages. And that's where we're coming back with that 2.5. And again, trying to maintain the sort of the total cost, but also give a couple of different options in terms of how that's laid out. So that's our proposal are those two. So a 1% back in July, a second percent in January, which leads to 2% moving forward, or just going from the December 1st date, 2.5% moving forward. And again, that's the number right between those two that we had last time. So that's where we're at. And I'd be happy to take questions on that.
You guys
Marcy, raise your hand.
Do we have any cost projections on each of those proposals? I mean, just an idea of what the cost is around them.
Yeah, Olivia has those.
I do. When we look at the split option, 1% effective July 1, another percent effective January 1, our projected cost on that is $248,000. We're looking at a 2.5% COLA effective December 1. Projected cost on that is $255,000.
Thank you, Olivia.
Yeah.
Does this include, Olivia, the non-hired backs yet, or?
Yes, this includes all budgeted classified positions.
From the beginning. Okay.
So Mary, just one of the things about that, so that sort of that you asked last time, and so there's a couple of thoughts behind that. The first is that at some point we're going to get back in person and need to fill those positions, and that's the optimism in me. So there's that bit, and then the second piece is that, and those are the savings in not having those positions filled right now is one-time savings. It's not something that we feel like we can build on into future years, because those positions are going to come back, and it's not like something additional revenue we're going to have year to year to be able to increase salaries with. So I understand why you're asking the question, and we went back and forth about how to incorporate that, don't incorporate it, and really those are the two reasons why we've maintained incorporating that.
Anybody else, or do we want to caucus? Okay. It's 9:37. Should we say 10? That'd be like a little over 20 minutes.
Sounds good. And then if you need more time, you've got Jennifer.
And I'll text Jennifer. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Are we up? We're waiting for somebody?
So Olivia is kicking off the Oregon School Business Manager Association meeting. She's the president this year. And so that's starting now. And so she's going to be gone for about 10 minutes. And sort of a similar story with Vince. So our team is right now just Jennifer and I.
All right. Well, I'll
You
send it
want
over
us
to
to
Mary
wait?
then. Go ahead,
Do you
Mary.
want us to wait till they get back, Ryan, or?
No,
No? Okay. All right, so,
unless you need 10 more minutes,
I know, guys, I don't think do we need 10 more minutes? No,
doesn't look like it. Okay.
no, okay. I guess, well, looking at the two options and talking about it for a while and surveying some folk, we would like to accept the 2.5% December 1.
Awesome. That's great.
Yay!
Yay. Yay is right.
So,
Awesome.
So Mary, with that, can we talk details? Because I know you all need time to
Yeah.
put things together, notify, ratify, and I realize that takes some time. And we also then want to make sure timing wise, we can plan for our board meeting to get it in front of them.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna start on that today, so we have a process, we're trying to look into the process and how we can streamline it
Okay.
so that everyone can vote and we can get this done.
So do
Okay,
you,
so will you just get back to me then on a date once you guys have a chance to kind of look into that?
We're gonna meet now after this and
Oh, okay.
try to figure out exact timeline, and we're gonna have a meeting with the membership to explain everything. And then,
Jennifer, can we ask a question around that might help us guide with that? Is what is the latest board meeting that you could take this to for approval and still have the processing done in order to have this show up on the December paycheck like we talked about?
That's what I was trying to.
Like a working backwards kind of model. What's our?
Yeah.
What's our?
so we have a meeting. I have them on my wall. That's why I'm talking, looking away from you.
So
We
just,
have obviously this week, and then we have November 12th as the next one. And then we don't have one again till December 10th.
so
I
we would.
think we could have it
need the
figured
no-
out by November 12th.
November 12th.
Is that doable then, Hobie, you said?
Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
doable, I believe.
So does that mean you need it from us by November 11th, or like if we told you the morning of November 12th, would that still be fine?
No, because I have to send it to the board in advance. And so I could probably push it until the 6th because we have to get it to them almost a week in advance. Ryan, can I get until Friday for that? Typically, we have to do it like Wednesday, the week prior.
I'm thinking, I think even if we, worst case scenario, got the information on the 9th, which is the Monday,
Monday.
it
Okay.
would still give the board 4 days to have it before the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the 9th is a lot more doable than the 6th for us.
Okay.
So if you ratify, like if you ratified on the 9th, and then I think that's still okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
if
can
we
make
get
that
it,
work.
we'll plan to send it to the board November 12th, which then gives us time to, we should be able to get it in for the December paycheck then, Marcy, based on your question.
Perfect. That would be our goal with this. So that gives us something to work back from on our timelines and requirements. Thank you.
So Vince, we're just talking about ratification, and so the association would have it to us on Monday the 9th, and we have the board meeting on the 12th. So it doesn't give a lot of leeway, but it gives us enough to get notice to the board ahead of that.
Great. And can you give me what the final settlement was? I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
Mary can.
You
So
went with
we-
10%, Vince?
Yeah. We've accepted the 2.5% December 1.
Great. Congratulations to both parties
Thanks,
here.
Vince.
So
Okay, is there anything else you need from us as you get ready to share information with your members?
I guess I'll just get from Brian who he has as active members, because that's going to be the breakdown, is because people not in buildings and stuff, we're going to have to do some mailings, and so I need to get that ASAP. So I'll
Okay.
contact him today.
Okay, and are you, and this might be more for Hobie, are you guys probably doing an electronic voting?
We're discussing this right now, with how we have to do it. It's not in our current system to do it that
Likely will
way.
be by mail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was just gonna say CEA recently did it electronically, so I was gonna refer you to Peg if you needed any information of how and what they did or used.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting to see if they get sued over that.
Oh, okay, well, let's.
So we'll let
Oh,
them
there you
test
go.
that. We'll let them test that theory.
Okay. All right, well, thank you and congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys too.
yeah,
right.
a long road, but I'm glad that we're here today.
Yeah, we get a few months off for the next,
Yeah.
Enjoy the holidays.
through the holidays and.
That's right. All
So
right,
All
well,
right.
everybody.
you
And
might
thank-
understand we
Thank
don't
you.
need any more scheduled
Yeah.
meetings.
No
No,
more.
we're
Thanks,
good.
Zach.
Thank you,
See
Zach.
y'all later.
Appreciate all your help.
Awesome.
Bye, Zach.
Yeah,
Thank
you're welcome.
you.
All
Thanks.
right,
Bye.
bye.
Okay.